Look, bro, stop trying to rush everything in your life. Stop trying to rush your goals. Stop trying to rush your dreams. Stop trying to rush becoming the best version of yourself. Like, these things are going to take time. You're going to have to work on these things daily. You're going to have patience. Like, you keep comparing yourself and you keep rushing and you keep panicking like you're behind. You're not behind, bro. Like, you're not behind. Life is not a race. You got to run your own race. You're not in competition with nobody else. You're not going against anybody else. Like, you got to run your own race. You got to stop trying to rush. You're not late. You're not behind. You're not different from anybody. You might just be in a different season. And we think that we're behind and we think that we're not good enough because we're trying to compare ourselves to other people. Like, what makes us rush and what makes us try to rush our goals and rush our dreams in life is comparison. Like, rushing comes from comparison. You see somebody else's success, you see somebody else's growth on social media or in real life, and you start to think you're behind. But the truth is, bro, like, everybody's story is not the same. Like, growth has its own pace. Yeah, their story might be different from yours, but everybody's story, what I'm saying, is suited for them. Like, nobody is the same. No two people are the same. God has different plans and different timings for everybody. So why do you keep trying to live up to what they're doing in their life? You just got to do what you're doing in your life, what you're supposed to do in your life, your purpose, your goals, your dreams, your path. You got to live out the story that God has for you. Stop rushing. Stop comparing yourself to people. Nobody's story is the same. Everybody's path and everybody's plan is different. Like, you just got to live your life. You got to control the things that you can control. You got to focus on the things that God wants you to focus on. Like, they might be in chapter 10 and you might still be in chapter 2, but that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, everybody's path is different. Everybody's story is different. And at the end of the day, the great things that you want in life and the goals and the dreams that you have for yourself, like, they're going to take time. They're going to take time. Great things take time. Like, the roots that are the strongest are going to grow slow. The biggest trees in the world, the biggest rivers in the world, they took time to grow. Like, that fast success, that overnight success, that one hit wonder stuff, like, those things usually fade because it wasn't built on depth. It wasn't built with patience. It wasn't built with time. It just happened. It was that instant validation. It was that instant success. Like, patience is an investment that you got to be willing to invest. Patience is what builds the greatest things. Like I said, those fast successes, those fast and those instant validations or those overnight successes are things that usually fade because they're not built on a strong foundation. They're not built with patience. They're not built with true work and a true grind behind the success. Like, growth is going to take time. Great things are going to take time. You got to be willing to be patient and wait your turn. You got to be willing and patient to wait that time until that door opens, until that opportunity comes. Like, you got to be willing to wait. You got to stop trying to rush, because when you try to rush, bro, you're going to miss some things along the way that's going to cause that success to kind of fall down in the future because it does not have a good foundation. It wasn't built on depth. Like, just trust your process, bro. Trust the journey that God has put you on. Trust the path that God has put you on. Like, you cannot rush your purpose. You can't rush the goals that you have for yourself. You can't rush the dreams that you have for yourself. No matter how hard you try to rush, no matter how fast you try to go, God is always going to find a way to stop you. God is going to make you wait, and God is going to make you realize you got to be patient until he opens that door. Like, God's timing and preparation matter, bro. You cannot rush to your purpose. You can't rush to the goals that you have for yourself. You can't rush God's plan for you, because every time you try to rush, he's going to find a way to slow that down. And you may not realize that now, but once you build that relationship with God and once you get closer to God, bro, you're going to realize, like, man, I was trying to rush and he brought this into my life to slow me down, to just focus on him and to have that faith in him and to trust him. Like, in Galatians 6:9, it says, do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. I'm going to say that again. Do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. That means don't grow greedy and don't grow weary, and don't try to rush getting to the top. Don't try to rush success. If you just grind every single day and you keep your head down every single day and you don't quit, you don't give up, you keep God first, at the proper time, he's going to open that door. At the proper time, you're going to reap that harvest that you've been praying for. At the proper time, you're going to reach that success and them goals and them dreams that you've been praying for. Like, don't try to rush God's plan for you. He already has everything in store for you that you want. He already has everything in store for you that he's planned out for you. And that's on the way. But until that time comes, bro, like, you just got to keep grinding. You can't give up. You can't quit. You got to keep God first, and you got to stop trying to rush. Like, just focus on consistency. Focus on waking up and showing up every day. Focus on waking up and just grinding and working every single day. Focus on consistency, not speed. Not how fast you can get to the top. Not how fast you can be successful. Like, if you show up every day and you work brick by brick, day by day, you're going to have the ability to build something that lasts. Like I said earlier, bro, that overnight and that fast success or that fast growth is not sustainable because it's not built on depth. It doesn't have a good foundation. But if you're consistent every single day, you show up every single day, you work every single day, you build what you're trying to build brick by brick, you're going to build something that lasts. You're going to build something that has a good foundation. You're going to build something that has God at the center. Like, stop sprinting. The turtle always wins the race. The turtle's always going to be at the top. Stop sprinting, stop rushing, and just walk steadily, bro. Like, walk along your path, walk along your journey at a steady pace. Show up every single day, be consistent, just grind, just work every single day. And when the time is right, God's going to make those things happen in your life. God's going to bring you them goals and them dreams that you've been dreaming of since you were a little kid. Like, just keep praying, bro. Keep God first. Stop rushing. Just slow down. Like, slow down. This is something that I've been trying to, work on also, because I've had goals every single month. I told y'all about that. I have that board behind the camera where I have goals that I have for myself every month or every 3 months for the year. But it got to a point where I kind of had to take the goals down and focus on what I'm doing to get to the goal. So, for example, bro, like, my goal right now is 500 subscribers, right? And I kind of put that in the time frame of this month. And instead of trying to rush to that goal and trying to rush to the 500 subs in the month of July, I changed that goal to what I would do to get there, which means that I changed the goal to being consistent. I changed the goal to posting every single day. I changed the goal to making quality content every single day. Like, it's not about rushing to the goal. It's about what you're doing on a consistent basis to get to that goal. And once you focus on the things that you're doing every single day to get to the goal or to get to the success that you want or to get to the dreams that you want, it kind of stops you from rushing. And it kind of just helps you focus on what you're actually putting in and what you're actually doing to get there. It helps your patience. It helps you trust God more. It helps you put your faith in God more because you're praying for that goal to be, or you're praying for that goal to happen in your life, but you still got to hold up on your end of the bargain. You still got to hold up your end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? So just slow down, bro. Like, stop rushing. I hope that makes sense, but just be patient, bro. Like, let patience be your strength because you're not late. You're not behind. You're not worse than anybody. You're not lesser than anybody. Like, the right things are going to come at the right time. Them doors are going to open at the right time. Them opportunities are going to come at the right time as long as you just keep showing up, as long as you just keep working, as long as you be consistent, as long as you put God first, as long as you pray, as long as you have faith and you trust in the Lord that he's going to make them happen because he is. Like, at the end of the day, he's going to make everything happen on his timing though, not on your time, and not if you keep trying to rush. You got to let him work. You got to trust him and put your faith in him. That'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. We're at 500 subs. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one.